Hi guys, welcome to Friday. Woo! This goes our direction. Once again, we only have half of position, so if it came here, oh really? It did come here. So yeah, maybe guys, we are left only with the half of our position because it officially retested here. Yum. See this volume? Yum. Yeah, morning broke down below with this volume, nothing here. So now that's not the line of support. That's how it goes. Grinds higher. Okay, I'm fine with only half of position. Happens. Boom. As I've said, probably that was retest. That was a spring of this level. Even though technically there was a level here, but should have thought this more like more like this. More like this. I think that's what happened here. Even though technically there was a level, but it's like the end of the day, people were closing their positions, so it was more like this. It was breaking. Yeah, this is jump over creek. These two bars and this gap doesn't form here at level, I think. And then, yeah, that's the biggest level. One of the biggest volumes of the biggest volume. Yeah, that's how this train went without us. Mm-hmm. Chin, 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 chin. Dun, 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 dun. And point 0.5 goes, tests it. Hmm. Springs. Um, we'll keep an eye, but most likely not. Springs this level. Didn't even need a test. Just here. That was the trade of the century. Boom. Yeah, that was the trade, guys. So we're gonna let it go. Still an interesting level on daily. We keep on looking on it. We keep on looking on it, but realistically, it happened yesterday. It happened yesterday. Is this volume? Mm-hmm. We'll keep it in our watch list, but it's gone. Everything goes higher except for Russell that tests. Now officially it's a test. Like the bar closes, the next bar closes bearish. Entry point for investment trade, for short investment trade. like this, something like this. Uh-huh. Qs are manipulating T1 level on volume to T1 level. Spice breaking higher. Didn't you want to HSBC goes higher? You see what it does? Boom. Boom. Yeah, we have full position, so we are good. We have full position for this guy, so we are good. If it come, it's like no, we're not gonna increase the position. Here, I would buy more from here if it comes here to the T2. I would consider. Um, yeah, what else? This guy we've missed. Or Pepsi, Pepsi. Pepsi, not sure what it does. Pepsi, not sure what it does. I try to utilize my previous drawings because, like, when you have too many drawings in the past, it kind of makes the chart heavy for your eye and for computer as well, for internet mainly. Manipulates with no volume. 1 2 1 2. It's a balance. It is a balance, like expand. Well, yeah, it is a balance. In other cultures, called expanding triangle. Well, technically, if it comes here, realistically, if it comes here again, that's no bueno. It's a test. It's a retest. Bigger volume on retest. On the test, I'm sorry, manipulation on the test, but that's a good volume. This volume is here. Yeah, and now this volume comes in. Doesn't give us like manipulation signal, but on months it looks like it should go. On day, it's kind of like choppy. It's way below zero point 0.5, but it's good on monthly and on hourly. That's what like tests didn't give us like a lot of time. It doesn't give you retests. It does a test and then flies. But here it kind of did. We could have entered here. No, we couldn't. It already reached T2, T1 of the long trend. Yeah. We'll keep on watching, but it's gone. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, this is interesting. Look at it. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. You guys, it's so high above. We shouldn't be even looking at it realistically. The volume is weird too, and this is weird. If it comes here retests, yeah, if it comes here retests into 0.5, it's most likely not. It's done. It's already PO. See what it does? This volume though, let's keep an eye on it, but monthly is no bueno. Monthly is no bueno. It manipulated Creek with the volume. If it goes here, manipulates here, it's a go. CVS. CVS is building a cause, believe you me. And I think it's gonna go up because you see manipulation is the volume test, resumption, and didn't go. I think it's building to cost to complete this trade. Yeah, but I mean we cannot play. I think it's just building a cost to complete this trade. Yeah, I think it's gonna go. Shoot at least here, and then we'll see. Tin, 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 tin. The Pfizer. Technically, we can buy Joseph, but the bounce was here. The bounce was here. There was just absolutely nothing to. So yeah, test retest. The trade was here. If you're bold, like with absolutely no level on there's absolutely no level on monthly whatsoever, just of daily, and the same on hourly. You couldn't even relate to it because it's like nowhere. Down, up, down. This guy, this volume comes in. Yeah, this is scary as hell, and then breaks up above here, retests, and maybe here on hourly, but it's like so up high. It is so up high. Yeah, something like this. So up high. Would have worked, but and it's not now. We wouldn't, and it's not in 0.5. Anyhow, just teases us. Just teases us. Bank of America. Strengths, weakness. Strengths, weakness. Strengths, weakness. Strengths. Yeah. If it comes here, it's gonna be Hanukkah. Some volume comes in here, though. It's not a bad volume. Just this. Yeah. Let's see what this does. Alright. Clock is just grinding. Close down. It's just dying. It looks like it's just dying. After this volume? Oh la la. Roku. Like small caps. Go to bananas. Goes bananas. Two bananas. Goes to bananas. Gap and go, and it continues. So it just goes to hell. This just goes to hell. Just yesterday saw a screenshot circulating on the internet that Gates Foundation sold all the major 100% of their stake in Apple, 100% of their stake in Nvidia, saying something big is coming. Uh, Maybe they're fake, maybe they're not, doesn't matter. That's not how we work. This guy manipulates extended creek. Good candidate for short. Yeah, the list is pretty much checked. Oops. And is it a balance? One, two, one, two. It's a balance. Dun, dun, dun. So it manipulates expanded creek. Last we checked already. Tin, 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 tin. Tin, 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 tin. Tin, 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 tin. Yeah. Well, this is. Well, this closed below by 85 peaks, which neglectable on monthly. Well, and then it goes like 80%. This is another way to look at Johnson and Johnson. What is this volume? This is just another way to look at Johnson and Johnson. It did. Um, you can say it's an imbalance. This is a big. No, let's just keep it where it was. Gosh, there is a line stuck in my head now. It's not mine, it's of another actor in our recent play Love's Labour's Lost by Shakespeare. It's so funny. It did move him to passion, and therefore let's hear it. I don't know why, but it's just stuck in my head. That guy's what happens to you when you do theater. What happened here though? Broke a buff and then went below, yeah. Yeah, guys, there's not much going on for us this month without us. Today on the market, which may be good because we need to cool down. I need to cool down a little bit after two daily and one investment trade yesterday. You know, sometimes we tend to like become too excited. I tend to become too excited. I think that take profits affect my emotional state even more than stop losses. You know what I mean? Stop losses make me focus and think critically. Take profits get me high. No, that's what the fun. Uh, this is this is actually you can start looking at a little bit like this, even though it's like oh, we shouldn't. It's against the trend, not with my statistics. Yeah, the biggest skill for me now, I think, is not trying to milk the market. You know what I mean, and stay reasonable about it. So if market doesn't show nothing, just sit on my hands, and there's a bunch of stuff I can do mm, in terms of back trading, educating myself, recording auditions, doing my stuff. I have life going on. These trains, these trains. It's fine daytime, but nighttime, oh, they get on my nerve. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's all we have. This deal runs by itself. I just wouldn't mind to add to this position, but it's most unlikely. Comcast just goes higher. Yeah, we'll just leave it alone. It runs. HSBC, same deal. We have the entire position. And just now, let's put an order. I need to put an order to. Right now, all take profit is here, but I want to put. We already took 20% at the 5 minutes, like there, and I think we should take another 20% at 38, another 20% at 40, and another 20% at 42. Let's put orders. So 40. um, HSBC. Uh, all good till cancelled, of course. So 40, 40. Oh, okay, I see. Okay. Okay. And, 40 is another order. Good till cancelled. And oh, I miscalculated. It's 20, 20. We'll do 20, 20, 40% because we took 20 here. We are left with another 80. Or should we let another 20 just run and see when it breaks? Yeah, I think we'll do that. Why not? It's alongside the trend. It's towards the sell trend. Are you with me? Are you following me? Um, so 38 for another 20%. Uh-huh. Okay, so no. How? Oh gosh, it was 39. Ah, noob mistake. Okay, noob mistake. Okay, it is what it is. So I just killed 20% of the position because it was 39, not 38. Gosh, you gotta be careful. Mm, that's okay. Shit happens. Shit happens. Um, okay. Uh, shit happens. HSBC. HSBC action. Sell. Limit. Good till cancelled. Ay, ay, ay. 39, of course, was the price. It's okay. Okay, now orders. I'm left on the is 60%. But yeah, it was filled at 38.23. Let me put into my logbook. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. 5 parts all entered at the same price, and so just fill this by 38. Ay, ay, ay. Gotta be careful with those orders. And the other take profit is um, ay, ay, ay. 39 and 40 and 42. Where did 40 come from? Oh, 14, 42. 39, 14, 42. 39 and 40. 42. Ay, ay, ay. Let's put it in our ideas. Accidentally accidentally accident what accidentally closed another 20% at 38. Will run another 20% to on half of daily range at 39, another 20% to T1 of daily range at 40, and the rest 20% to G1 of monthly at 4240. Original idea was to keep 20% that I accidentally closed. What accident? What do you not like? Accidentally. I'm sorry, Russian tourist. How about you? I'm good. Original idea was to keep 20 that I accidentally closed today and see if it breaks T1 on monthly and grinds higher. Enjoy. Enjoy the cut your losses and let your profits flow. Anywho, it is what it is. 20% is close for profit. It's okay. I'm content with it. With this guy, orders are in. Let me reflect it into. Yeah, I'll work on it later. What else? This guy we've missed. And I think that's it for today, you guys. Unless this guy, but it's not a good place on it's not a good place on monthly to begin with. I don't mind having shell, but realistically, what do you expect? And if it corrects to the 0.5 of all this trend, We'll keep an eye for just for the absence of. Yeah, it's not workable. It's not workable. And the volume on Bailey is not good at all. No, we should just let it go. I think we should just let it go. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. We had a good week, so I mean, what the heck? What the heck? Yeah, let's let it go for now. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Okay, that's what it does. This all were potentially in entry points. Never broke the trend, the impulse. It's officially still long balance, like creeping down. Volumes are good everywhere, especially here. Let's see what it draws on minutes. First here, boom, boom. Aggressive needs a test. On test goes slower. Test retest entry point. That was the trade of the century on on Bitcoin. Doesn't look bad. T1, T1, splash of the volume. It actually looks good. One of the biggest volumes of the. You can reason this volume in as in your favor just because it mm, it also formed to T1, and then like it sometimes happens because the impulse goes, it can stop in one like manipulation, and it goes again and again, and it wasn't a manipulation, it broke down, formed T1, then manipulation, we need a test, and then yeah, it all looks good. Uh, this volume is all tested. This volume, yeah, it's like tested twice, so there's not much left of this volume. So I wouldn't be concerned about it at all. So volume T1, spring, boom. Didn't have enough volatility to make it happen. To make it happen. Close. Low 62. So we need to put 72. Low 72. 72. No, 52 we need to put. I'm sorry. 52. Lame. Yeah, it gives us. Yeah. So that was a trade. Wait, like how? Yeah, there was a trade. Looks good here. Well, yeah, like it's an expanding and it's like far below zero point 0.5. But for daily, we call it noise in our culture. Just like it's a noise here. We don't like expect it to go up here or something. We do not gamble. We do not guess. Hey, hey, Shari, hi there. What's going going on? Going on? Hey, I want to say hey man, and when I say man, I mean like man, woman, like human. So hi. Yeah, it's a good context on daily as well. Um, we have a wow. Now, technically it broke this level, but realistically, it can be imperfection of our system. So technically, yeah, like manipulation reaction bar is down. So technically, it's an attempt to change the direction, but realistically. And this volume is not scary. This is like two up thrust, two bar up thrust. And you see how this volume is spread. There is a big like buyer's tails, bullish tail. So technically the monthly context is in our favor. Daily context technically is not, but practically it's like it looks good. It looks like it's gonna like balance here for some time. And you see how volume like dies out. So yeah, I think it's a good trade on daily. Two bar up thrust with volume. See this volume? That looks good. Even bigger volume, and it's like sometimes we're concerned about when spring on the reaction bar goes lower, but you see the volume grows. So on the reaction bar, so like it was hitting stop losses here or collecting liquidity from stop losses. So um, that's a good trade right here. And what else? Boom, 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 boom. Comes here. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Then it comes back here. This would be like more alarming. Technically, that's another. Let me see. Is it still? Uh, Bitcoin is killing it today. Well, you see, technically, yeah, and but even if this transitory extremum never existed, then like the charting is still the same. Yeah, and it holds the level this time yet. So yeah, guys, ladies and gentlemen, let's put it here just to indicate that by this point, by the entry point, it didn't reach our T2 yet. But here's another entry point for your entertainment, and I don't see why we should have missed it. Oh yeah, in direction. So it's a short direction, and here was our transitory extremum. Volumes are good. Wow. Uh, Bitcoin was raving, ladies and gentlemen. It was just rolling. Same dealio, transitory extremum. You see, it's like they come together, this periods of the markets when you can make money. You sit on your hands, and then boom, time comes and you make money. Uh, Volume T1, not the biggest volume, but still, it's a volume here. The only guy that's in our face is um, this guy, but you see this like bullish tail, not much concerning. Uh, Lowest it went 947, 46, 5. So 36, 36, 36. I'm still a little sad. I accidentally closed HSBC at 38. It's okay. Yeah, and here's another trade. And then it goes here. And we actually do have a rule to take profits a day. But just out of curiosity, what else could it do for us? This is like multiple bar manipulation we don't fool around with. It goes down, and it broke here anyway. So yeah, it was like here, and we would have waited for a test here for sure after this happens. So we needed a test, and instead of test, it does it 2 bar manipulation, and it goes here, and just grinds higher. This was an entry point. No, there wasn't. It wasn't. Sorry, never mind. So yeah, now it's like here. Was it the biggest volume? Yes, it was the biggest. So it was a test that. Can you check? Yeah, let's take a look. Yeah, Sharjah, let's take a look at uh what is it? Oh, GBI. I don't even know this stock. Uh, out GBY. Oh gosh, Forex. Okay. Well, you need to keep in mind that Forex is not auction. It's like kitchens. So they define their own. Well, this one shows volume though. It's interesting. Um, so the method, the volume spread analysis works best at the markets that, gosh, say auction, have depths of the market and traded by people, including robots created by people. However, Forex is something else. So the quotations they do, they define price inside of the so-called kitchen. So basically, they define their own price based on whatever international quotations they receive. So technically, uh, this method, once again, it best performs on auctions with depth of the market. Um, so it formed this little kind of balance here, and then it broke down and never returned to this level. So I think we should just see, and the range is like too big anyways. Um, it's not workable. There is no market's interest that can keep on 50% change. So we'll just look at this impulse as a long impulse on monthly. It will define our context. Um, how do you pronounce your name? Sharji? Is it Sharji? Tell me, what are you looking at? Are you looking at investment or um, swing or day trade? What's your perspective? Are you looking at what kind of trade are you looking to set up? So it was like T1 formed T2. This was the biggest level, so it was a test of this bar first, and then it became T2, and then it's a balance starting from here on short, on daily or where, or on hourly. Of what chart you working off? Um, so good news for you, Sharjah. It's at the so right now this guy, gosh, this thing 1 hour. Okay. Um, on monthly at least, you're on the right side of the things because it's a balance and we are at the creek level. So with all the other things, even it has more probability to bounce and go down, even though the incoming impulse is long. So it was like going in long and it was an impulse, but here it formed the balance. So now it kind of like bouncing back and forth, expanding the creek and ice. So until it breaks out of this range, so like breaks and goes higher, we suppose that like once it reaches and manipulates the creek level, the contextual direction of the of this range is short, and with the balance you don't need for manipulation signal to be formed, so you can like trade right when it reaches and manipulates and works with the creek. That being said, we switch over to daily. uh, yeah, it's right in manipulation of the, let me check, let's be precise because sometimes it matters. um, on daily, let's see, it was going up. It's going up here. It manipulated this level, so went down. It's kind of, the ranges are just humongous. So yeah, something like this, and then this. Yeah. So on daily, it broke this level here, and it's our daily levels. We use blue color for them. Um, all right, let's see the volumes. To uh, um, okay, on daily, it's now it's a long trend, long impulse, manipulating monthly level right now. There was this volume here. Let's just be precise. Hold on, just for. Uh, is it your like? What exchange do you use, by the way? Because it can be different. What broker? Is your broker listed here? Because I'd rather chart it on your broker, because once again, says kitchens, they define their own. I pick up the very first one because I just don't know Forex. So let me know which exchange you're at or kitchen you're at. Um, Forex. Okay, let's just redo it real. This Forex.com, not FX CM, right? This one. Let me know if this is the right one. Let me just recharge it here real quick because it can be different. Uh, second. So this one, Forex.com, right? Let me, Forex.com. Let me see what happened here. As I've said, they kind of like, there shouldn't be like too much off, but still liquidity is different. And okay, perfect. So yeah, same deal here pretty much. So like technically it's like we can put it here like a historic level. Sometimes I use them just to, you know, um, it's our historic level, and I put it dotted, so that um, just not to forget, because like one day it can come and it will come to this level, and there is not where like market participants interests are grouped anymore because it's like been way too long. However, um, you want to be aware of these levels. Sorry, we'll redo it again real quick, but I want to like work on your liquidity because I'm not sure how it works on Forex, but for like the exchanges it matters. Ooh, hold on, where's the volume here? No, we'll switch back because like Forex doesn't show the volume and it's a volume spread analysis. And yeah, the data vendor doesn't provide volume. Where do you see volume on Forex? Yeah, I'll switch back because I need volume. Without volume, I cannot say nothing. Because it's a volume is the cause and the or volume rather is effect, and the price is the result, and volume is the cause and price is the effect. Okay, so back to this guy. I hope volumes, I hope like the quotations are not that different, but yeah, there is nothing I can do with forex chart until I see, unless I see the volume. So once again, we were checking the exact level of this bar. So 99,013. Let's just 99,013. Okay. It shows a little below because I use like thick bars and the thickness, so like the chart draws them a little thicker, so it adds like a tick visually. Yeah, so basically that bar was manipulating the day level, so it has splash of volume. That is good. Um, and that's also the biggest bar, the biggest volume of this entire um, long impulse, which is good. Not of this entire, but this entire. Now on hourly, hmm, so technically I wouldn't touch, according to our system, like my rules, I wouldn't touch this trade on hourly because it's like we need daily levels to be formed. However, like uh, just for you today, let me put it visible on hours, because hourly price cannot manipulate. You see, it kind of manipulates monthly, but not really, because it has to manipulate daily. You don't jump over time frames in superiority, in inferiority, right? So you like only work hourly price of daily levels, and you work uh, daily price of monthly level, and minutes you work of hourly. So you don't trade on hourly of um, monthly levels. It makes sense. You wait for daily to be formed. But with that being said, uh, hold on. Okay, so I'm not a prophet, and it's not a financial advice. But with the assumption, like if it was daily level, it would be perfect. But it's monthly. But with that being said, let's see what happened here. This is pretty much the biggest. Uh, I think you look positive. So yeah, we don't do predictions. We just define probabilities, and we see which probability overweights which. But based on what I see, this T1, so that's the aggressive trade in our terms. Um, this hold on, let me rearrange my windows a little bit. Uh, you have only this volume into your face. You have some of this volume into your face. Yeah, so that's the only um, the first volume into your face I can see, and I wouldn't be concerned about it. It's a history by now. Um, but yeah, you have this. This volume is alarming because in the correction, the volume succeeds the T1 level. This is a little bit alarming, but yeah, you have a splash of volume mm, on the um, on manipulation of the level. Um, so this is an upthrust. Technically, you need a test because it's an aggressive trade. It's counter, like it's against the impulse, and then boom. That's how I would have played it. Uh, give it a little space above the and point to. Well, yeah. Look, this is how I would have traded. 98, 98, 178. 98, 98, 178. Um, let's just put it black. 98, 98, 178. Ooh, ooh, that's what you want to do. Well, this is, bro. I don't know. I don't know if you're male or female. Like bro, like man. I mean human. It's gender neutral. But man, I think. Well, once again, like, and you want to go beyond this. This is ambitious. All I can say. What I like here is that the volume is growing, and it didn't peak here. It peaked here. Um, this is ambitious. So if I was to, so once again, like it's a kitchen, not an auction, not an exchange. This is monthly, not daily. So technically on daily, it's like we do anticipate it to stop off monthly, but it didn't yet. And since it's a balance, we wouldn't wait for manipulation signal on monthly to be completed. It just interacts with the creek level of the balance, and we can trade it. But once again, in balance, we don't have a limitation to trade it. We don't have nothing that doesn't allow us not to trade it to this level, but I'd rather keep it before zero point 0.5, just because it's counter trend. It's against the incoming direction nullity. But yeah, once again, there is no level on daily yet to play off hourly, but if you played hourly of monthly level, I would take like 1 to 2 risks to reward just because what I do. And you see how kind of like market respects this. A lot of people, that kind of indicates this bullish tail indicates that a lot of people respect. So that a lot of people took their profit here. Um, However, this tail does not mean that short impulse stopped, reversed. It means it stopped, slowed down, corrected right now. And the biggest volume here is here. So like say, what we could do once again, if this level, assume this level is daily, um, assume this monthly level is daily, what I could have done to also like recognize it as a transitory extremum, and now just like start charting it um, as a new short wave. I'm a little improvising right now, but I'm just trying to um, work of your hypothesis, of your like aim to go here to 98. What happened here? 178. So kind of like good news is that the biggest volume is here, not here. So it's on break under ice. So what I would have done here, I would have put this level here, recognize that as a new short impulse. Um, this is always a little stretched, so I'm deviating from our like system right now. But with that being said, let's jump into 5 minutes and see what's going on there. So this bullish tail does not look good, but doesn't look terrible yet. And you see it kind of works of this volume, like this sign of strength bar. It's within this like range, so I wouldn't like chart it like this, wouldn't draw it like this, but also you can see like there is volume here. And basically what it does right now, it tries to bounce off, spring, 2 bar spring, and then test, and you'll see what happens. But this is like stretched. That's not systematic now. Let's dive into. So if it breaks this level, I would quit because that's the biggest volume of this short trend. If it comes here, manipulates this level, and then bounces, goes down, you're still good, at least till this level. But if it breaks, so like the hourly bar comes, breaks through, closes above, and reaction bar doesn't go down but goes up, I would quit. Where did you enter, by the way? What's your entry point? Or like, show me your entry point, stop loss, take profit, so that maybe I can have a better visual on your strategy. Um, but yeah, for now it tries to do this. If you see this, hold on, let me keep it. I wouldn't do it. I would keep it like, I wouldn't chart it like this. I wouldn't put these levels here inside and point 0.5. I would just like see this as sometimes the ranges of incoming wave and outgoing wave coincide. Uh, boy, that's your enter point. I mean, oh boy. uh, wait, did you went short? Your entry point was 98.78. So you're now trying to break even? Is it what you're saying? When did you enter? If you can write me like time of the entry point, your stop loss and take profit. It will help me to like understand you better. But based of what I have right now, um, let's jump to the 5 minutes. You got to keep in mind that inferior time frame will never stop the superior time frame because just of how stronger the yes, I'm new in scalping. Okay, I don't know much about scalping. It's a different school, it's a different culture. Um, but I do day trades, and my system, like I mainly do swing and investment trades, but this system is valid for pretty much anything. So yeah, for now the 5 minute looks like this. It still looks bearish here. It still looks short. Let's just remove this from here. We don't need it here. Still looks short. Biggest volume of the short trend comes in here, and it broke above it, so it didn't hold the biggest volume of the short impulse on minutes, which is alarming but not critical because once again, like inferior time frame will never overcome the superior. And one single bar, by the way, will never overcome the yeah, I didn't respect the sign of weakness bar, the long day candles, long day bars level. It didn't respect point 0.5, so it's pretty violent now. So yeah, I'd say your last resort is here, 98.78. So if it comes here, manipulates it and goes down on 5 minutes, at least you would expect it to. So now it would be contextual direction of the model would be short, at least up to this level. That's all that 5 minutes can show us. On hourly though, again the same level. That's your critical level, I would say, man. 98.786. I'll tap it for you. 98.786. I'd say it's a critical level for you because if it like not when it touches it, but if it comes on hourly, manipulation bar closes above this level and then reaction bar goes above, I would quit or waited like for a small retracement to this level and quit because it means that the whole short impulse is pretty much, it's not technically broken until it goes here to t um gosh, to t2 level, but it like short impulse just doesn't form. And you see this point 0.5, like short impulse cannot go here, manipulate it and go down. I'll remove it because it's like it's non-existent. It's not. So yeah, I don't understand your trade setup, but based on what I see on monthly, daily, hourly, and realistically, I wouldn't draw it like this. I would just draw it like this and saw it as the, and I would have waited till it comes here. But if it goes here, if it resumes or manipulates, this goes down successfully, like the next watch level for you would be this, and then would be this. And if it breaks down below, pretty much the road is open till, i'd say i'd say I'd say you're safe then till here, till 97, till 98. However, the rule of thumb is, Shari, I hope I pronounce you right. That if you set up a trade and it didn't go your direction, and it looks like it didn't, once you break even, close it, because market normally will let you out at least once. So if you set up your deal, that's why I don't use virtual stop. Say, like, if it goes here and hits here, I'm not gonna. Yeah, of course, man. I'm not gonna close it. I'm gonna wait. Like, I'm gonna move my take profit to break even to here, because I don't have commissions on American stocks. And like, price normally 90% of the time it will go again your direction, will kiss your break even, and then will resume against you. So in your situation, what I would have done, assuming that's my entry point, I would break even plus add commission, whatever is your commission. So if you entered at 98, 178, calculate your commission and reason it in. So you're like, break even would be like slowly, like slightly below. So I would have set up my break even there. But yeah, if it breaks above, yeah, I would say, man, yeah, like the last resort for you is here. So you can technically, like, wait, I don't know what your like tolerance level to the losses, and like where you at like financial in terms of like absolute numbers, but the super last resort is here. So if it breaks above here and reacts, um not here technically, but like here. So if it breaks above, this charting doesn't like is incorrect in terms of my system right now, but I'm just doing it like I'm improvising. um So if you're tolerant and can wait, like, I wouldn't, because if it breaks up here, it doesn't make any sense. Let me see the volume on 5 minutes. Yeah, the sell volume comes like here, but there is some volume here. Yeah, it's not bad. So on 5 minutes, there is nothing that would indicate um, that this short trend is necessarily reversing, because it's not the biggest volume. Let me see. Yeah, so you kind of like still have like this volume to protect you and bounce. You still have this volume. You have a little bit of volume to protect you. But yeah, on hourly, this bullish tail doesn't look good. And once again, if it breaks above, I would close for good. But if not, that's your super last resort. If it goes here, breaks it, the manipulation bar closes above and reaction bar closes above, it can go anywhere. It should bounce of monthly. So like daily should bounce of monthly, but you never know where and when. It can go bounce here, it can go bounce here, here. It just like you cannot um, predict it in any ways. For now, it's still grinding higher. And I don't know how it works for forex, but on cryptos, like weekend is not volatile. People kind of like chill, so you wouldn't expect a sharp moves here. So it can just continue grinding. But yeah, dude, I hope I was helpful. So this level, then this level, to abort the mission, to exit for life. On the positive slope, if it breaks down below here, then breaks down below here, I would just break even like with commission and close it for good. But I mean, if it's not within your strategy, the next level to watch would be here. Of course, you need to keep an eye what it does while it goes. Um, but yeah, the next volume in your face is here. But if you want to, I'll be broadcasting throughout the weekend. I can keep an eye for this on this chart for you if you want to. I don't do forex really because once again, a serious limitation of forex is that it it's a kitchen. It's not an auction. So they somehow like receive these quotations from some bigger agencies, and then every broker pretty much defines price by themselves. They kind of equalize the whole thing and kind of like um, match it with what's going on in the world, but um, this system works best at the auctions with the depths of market, where there is like depths of market and kind of like bid and ask meet each other freely. But yeah, bro, that's what I've got. Ping me if you watch my next broadcast. I normally like broadcast like 2 3 times a day. If you pop up, I'll be glad to go and revise the situation on Australian dollar against Japanese yen. Yeah, I hope it helps. And if you don't have any other questions about this chart, let me go back to our Bitcoin thing. But thank you for the question, man, and good luck with your trade. Um, we all need it. Okay, Bitcoin is a slow chart. Yeah, we got long setup here, long setup here. Yeah, of course. Pleasure. And pleasure. Any questions, man? If you have any other questions, hit me up. I'm like, once again, I'm broadcasting 2 3 times a day. I'm here and glad to answer. But my major suggestion, of course, would be advice to you to move from forex to elsewhere. It's not, once again, like forex is such a kind of like a lot of people talk a lot of shit about forex. I'm not one of them. I'm not saying it's not legit. I'm just saying it's a different type of price definition. So a lot of tools that are working, and crypto like is more of like a stock market. They're an auction. They have like depth of the market. Yeah, there's also a lot of controversy about how they're not regulated, so no one knows how they like if they don't have like shady stuff. And I've heard some rumors about Coinbase kind of like simulating almost 90% of its volume a couple years ago. I don't know where they at now, but you know, that's why like my main accounts are I just back trade in crypto and keep an eye, but my main market is United States stock market, of course. But at least crypto is not a kitchen, right? So they don't define their own quotations. They have like bid and ask, they have depth of market. They act at least like a legit stock exchange. And Forex is not. Forex is where, again, like they have like this bigger international quotations agency that like dump prices on them, and then within each broker they do their own inside thing. And I'm not saying they're manipulating the market. I'm just saying that these methods of technical analysis, volume spread analysis, and all the other methods that I know, they are adjusted for auctions with depth of the markets, where bid and ask each meet each other and define the price, because that reflects in the best way the psychology, the group dynamics of the market. Where in forex it can be like something else. Anywho, that's it on Bitcoin. There was like two sexy deals like right here in the course of um, a day. You could have gained like 10% to your working capital. And now it's kind of here. Nothing super. Yeah, and that's actually not the test level. Yeah. Okay. Still grinds. Still, yeah. That's the only watch for us. HSBC, we gotta let it go, right? Yeah, we set up everything and we're gonna let it run. Why was it in shell? No, we're not gonna touch. Was it? Yeah, that was. Anywho, that's all I've got for now. Thank you for being with me. Take care.